look good.
Well, you look good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
About how close?
I like it right like this.
Right on up in there.
Yeah, right up.
A nice
That's good.
little, like,
How now, brown cow?
Syphilis.
Unique
Syphilis.
New York. Unique New York. And just like that, folks, we have started. We are here, Barber Vintage Fest, year 20. We are on the Isle of Triumph, sponsored by Vana Motorcycle Show. All of our friends are out. And how do you know that you were out and about unless somebody took your picture?
Oh, I wouldn't know because no one ever takes my picture.
Zing!
Yeah.
And that's what I'm here for today. And I got you 3 cameras.
Oh my gosh, I feel that I don't know what to do with my hands.
It happens.
I don't know if I like this. Is this how people feel when they're around me?
Yeah.
See, this is why no one likes me.
And he throws a big like CPL on there. He's got, his graduated filters. It's just, it looks like a whole thing. All that said, this is Joshua Kelly, Winders.
Winders,
like
you're
the wind.
washing your winders.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
We've had the fortune of crossing paths in this wonderful motorcycle space over the years and all over our great country.
Yeah.
So for all my friends at home, just give us a little background on who you are and what you're up to.
Well, reading from top to bottom, like you said, my name is Joshua Kelly Winders. People that like me call me JK, so I'll let you decide.
Okay.
I am a artist of many trades: photographer, videographer, writer, full-time nomad. I live in an RV, tow my motorcycles behind me, and like you said, I'm here at the Isle of Triumph, capturing the many beautiful faces, beautiful bikes, beautiful moments and memories.
Well, and I tell you, fine folks at home, go look up his stuff, because when I saw him here in our previous iterations, it's always brief. We haven't really gotten to know each other too well other than social media, where you feel like you kind of get to know people along the way. But selfishly, when I saw him here, I knew it was going to work out well for me because his photos are freaking fire. And so it's not just, you made a joke about post-process, but your looks, your LUTs, your color profiles, it is something to be desired. Like, this is a part of the business as well.
I mean, I appreciate you saying that. It's definitely not from lack of trying. It's come from 10 years of refining and trying to figure out what I wanted my photos to look like.
Well, and when you use soft focus like that, where everything's kind of just out of focus, is that something developed, or was that?
It's something like, this is my taste, which I think it kind of plays into where we are right now. I love.
I was just giving him shit that his photos are blurry, but
Yep.
I was totally making it up.
Oh no,
They're
totally
no
out of focus,
way,
everything.
no way.
For every like one masterpiece I have like 100 just like completely botched. I mean, I've had people ask like what I based my style around, and some of my favorite photos are old black and white medium format that have been colorized, so they're still kind of muted but very rich in their color scheme.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to replicate in what I do. And I mean, it's one of those styles that I've tried to make it to where it can apply to whatever I do, because I never niche down, for better or worse.
Yeah.
Which again is why I'm here. I did nature for a while. I did portraiture and editorial, and just now, after 5 years of writing, I'm like slipping more and more into motorsports.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can relate to the niching down thing, because it can feel like, when you play such I mean, you read business books, you read anything, it says like, niche, the nice is in the niche or whatever, that's where the money's at, but it just so, it diminishes, like, variety's the spice of life.
Yeah, and I feel like, especially like with business, like it goes through trends.
Yeah.
Like that. Like there'll be like hundreds of books that come out that's just like, you gotta like pick the thing, become the master of it. But then now, like, it's like switching back, and it's just like, we need more jack of all trades.
Yeah.
We need just like every man, which.
One, to jump from different spaces like you do, I mean, I think it really makes you a better photographer when you have to be able to, with composition, go from nature to moto to portraiture to, you name it. Like, it just, you see the bigger picture rather than the thing you're hyper focused on. You're able to actually just like put something nice together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's the fun. It's the art. Even in this, like, just, they asked me, it's just like, we just want like the event space.
Yeah.
I'm like, it still has to be art. It has to be like, it all has to be a masterpiece.
Well, and
it has to be methodical.
Around, you do the same thing I do, where it's like, when you share a photo to somebody, let's just say it's to me, like, and you got this moment shared between me and this other individual having a conversation,
Mm-hmm.
I don't doubt, because it's probably very similar how I do it, that I'm going to think the composure, like, it's going to look good, and it's really going to capture what that emotion of that dialogue was, even though that you can't hear what was happening, like you see it.
Yeah.
And so when I share event photos, if I'm somewhere experiencing, that's why I think I get hired as a photographer, because through my lens, you feel what that event was like, not just to look at it and go, oh, that's cool. It's like, oh, that smile is genuine, because they're looking at Joshua and he's getting something out of them that otherwise wouldn't have been there.
Yeah. And I'm also like, I guess this is a good and bad trait. I'm not good at posing people, just like getting people together for a snapshot. I try and get things as like candid as possible. Just kind of like in the background. Because that's I guess that's just the style I like.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, I'm trying to like push myself to be more just like, all right, let's get the cheeses. Let's spread the cheese.
Spread the cheese. With the work you do, as I understand it, to develop and grow as a photographer, like, are you doing galleries? Are you having shows? Like, are you taking it into that thing and defining yourself as the really?
That's a great question, because I do feel like I feel like my script is like forever constantly changing. I've had like a couple photographs in galleries. I've put out a couple books. I've experimented, but I've never like actually fully come across like, okay, this has been like the ultimate secret to my success. I wish I could share that cheat code and keep replicating it, but yeah, even just like, a couple things in Vana here and there.
Yeah, which it's a great place to be and be featured, because that's a book that says this is going to be pretty. Buckle up.
Yeah.
And so to find yourself at home there, that's great. So for our tech nerds at home, tell us what you're shooting on. What's your process? Give me a little.
Yes, for the tech nerds, I feel like I'm always disappointing people because I'm so not a technical photographer.
Okay.
But I'll break it down for you. I'm a Canon guy. I know that you even said you have all the Fujis around, and you know what? Love Fuji.
Yeah,
it's great. I've been on Canon for like 15 years, and like once you get that muscle memory, it's hard to like
100%.
move on to anything else. I just got my first mirrorless last year.
Yeah,
I've been shooting DSLR for most of it. It made video a lot easier, and it made that razor sharp focus. Like it did spoil me a little bit. But I'm still mostly shooting on primes.
Yep.
Like even here, I'm just bopping around. I have one body, 3 lenses, 24, 35, 70 to 200.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much everything that I'm capturing this whole event on.
Yeah.
And like, I'd say about 95% of everything I do is captured just with those 3 lenses.
And you're wide open, you're stopping down. I know you got your...
I do. I mean, like you said, I do love a soft focus. So I am like, again, like we all have to do and all kind of have to break our habits. I do shuffle that aperture up just a little bit, just for the sake of variety.
Yeah.
But I am a sucker for that. I paid for that 1.4, so I'm going to use that 1.4. Yeah.
Fact. Natural light. Yeah. You like it.
Mm-hmm.
We use flashes too.
Yeah. It's like I'll be here until like 9 o'clock tonight. I'm just it's not like most other events where it's just like, okay, if the sky's asleep, then I'm clocking out. I'm here kind of capturing the fun things that are happening, the movie night, the band tomorrow. So I did bring my flash for that. I don't do a ton of flash photography, but it's like, when in Barber.
Yeah.
When in Barber.
I was a Canon guy. Mm-hmm. My first body was a Canon 7D. Mm-hmm. And so this was film school, and we were getting 48 frames. Mm-hmm. Woo! Slow-mo. But with that, over the years, you invest in glass, and the ergonomics of it, it just becomes second nature, to the point like I didn't even need to look, like we didn't have view screens and all that. It was just like right up to it, where I didn't need to look at what my lens was looking at. I know exactly what it sees, and depending on the lens, I knew what I was going to be clicking.
Yeah.
And then with just a couple You know, my shutter, my ISO, just like right here in my aperture, I just could dial it perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And the weight actually served because I shoot when I ride, right?
Yeah.
I put it in cruise control and I turn, and the weight actually serviced me. And so when I started moving to some of these other bodies, and even like I would do like on like a Mark IV or something like that with the dual battery pack.
Yeah.
You can flip it over and you get that second.
You get the second, and then you can shoot left-handed.
Because you got a throttle hand, now you got an option.
Yep.
And so being out with that and moving into Fuji space, because I have some great friends at Fuji. Thank you so much. Love your color profiles. But that's just some of the things that I've had to walk through where I'm like, oh shit, that was something that I did and now I don't. And,
yeah.
But
we all have our habits.
We have our habits.
It's I mean, that's the funny thing with me. I so admire people that are able to shoot while they ride.
Yeah.
It's still something that I
Check it out.
I haven't.
Look at this guy. This is recent.
Is that from?
Yeah.
Is that from?
Crashing.
Yeah. I tried when I had my Rebel way back when we first met at Sturgis.
Yep.
You know, I was there with Brady McLean and like all these people that were like shooting while riding. I'm just like, how do you do that? So I like switched hands and I tried to like throttle with my left hand, almost went right off the road. And I'm just like, we're just not gonna do that again. We're just gonna keep these two things separate.
One, in my defense, when I crashed, so I was shooting with that Osmo right there. This was for Buell, and this was like a new prototype.
Yeah.
They just launched it this last week. But those are race bikes.
Yeah.
There's no cruise control. There's no throttle. There's just on off. All the business, and I had maybe traveled for 36 hours with no sleep, so I wasn't firing on all cylinders.
There's a lot of factors that play into this.
There's a lot of factors.
Yeah,
okay?
a lot working against you.
Yeah, but I really appreciate them being as cool as they were when I flipped their motorcycle. My B. But it's fun to find ourselves in the spaces we do, with opportunities we do, because as a photographer and as a creator, there's things that we get to do that people couldn't pay to do. And I think that's one of the biggest unique blessings in our business.
Oh yeah.
Is that we find ourselves in like, you could have all the money and you don't get paid to do what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What's been one of like those big like moments you get to pinch yourself? You're like, oh shit, this is tight.
I mean, like just being here working for my motorcycle brand. It is kind of like just a huge thing.
What a huge nod that the brand that you respect and appreciate as a customer respects your work enough that they're going to let you represent their look.
It's huge to me.
It's huge.
It's so honoring.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like I technically kind of came on board as just event support. And I did my first event was Get On ADV Fest this last summer, and I mean, I kind of just did it because it sounded like fun. I was on the Triumph website. I saw careers. I'm just like, you know what? Kicks and giggles. Let's just see. Yeah. I saw like.
Did you have a resume? Did you submit a resume?
I did have a resume. I brushed up my resume.
Okay.
Yeah, as like the lowly freelancer that had never like, or hadn't done one in like, I don't know, 12 years.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what's the worst that could happen? So I brushed up a resume, sent it in. And it was like one of those like hurry up and wait kind of things. Yeah. I didn't hear back for like 4 months.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, how's your ADV experience? I'm just like, I'm amazing at making other people look good. Because I'm like exclusively a street rider. But at the same time, for now, that is the thing. I was there, Get On ADV Fest with Jeff Stanton and his crew, and it is fun. It is fantastic. But then like shortly after that event, Nate, Adam, like Eric, all the guys in marketing, they discovered, I was like, oh, he's a photographer.
That wasn't on their radar for the first 4 months.
I don't know. I could have sworn that maybe I put it on the resume, but
and not social media is what it is, but it's not that you have 12 followers or 12.5 followers. You have 125,000 followers.
I mean, I didn't want to like lead with that.
I did. I just brought it up.
Okay. Well, maybe I should have. But anyway, but it was kind of nice because they were just like, oh, we can utilize that.
Yeah.
I shot the American flat track races at Jack Pine Gypsies during Sturgis for them. They had two riders on Tiger 900s in the new ADV tracker course.
Yeah.
So that was fun, but I've mostly been just signing people up for demo rides.
Yeah.
And it's been a blast.
It's probably a little cathartic too, because it's just do
absolutely.
this, here's the result.
It's so just simple.
It's not like a subjective, like, is it good? I don't know, to some people.
No, it's honestly just been perfect. Because like, you know, they send you someplace, you ride motorcycles, you talk with people about motorcycles. It's just it really is kind of the dream job.
What's the first motorcycle you rode? What was that experience? Do you recall?
My first motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is kind of my story. Didn't come from a riding family or anything like that. It was never like on my radar growing up, but so it's like I mentioned, full-time nomad. I live in an RV.
Is the RV here? Or you flew in?
RV is in Salt Lake.
Got it.
Because they're flying me to a bunch of different
Sure.
demos throughout October, and then I have Dust to Dust, my biker creative gathering that's in Swing Arm City in October every year.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never been invited.
You don't? It's actually
never been invited.
Well, it's on social media. I know you're on social media.
How do you assume that I media socially?
I don't know, because that's where we interact mostly.
All right, that's fair.
All right, well, I'm gonna invite you right now. What are you doing in 2 weeks?
I guess, where's it at?
It's in Swing Arm City, Utah.
Yeah. I'll come, because I'm actually coming back from. I'll be at Moto Beach this next weekend.
Yeah.
And so that's on the way home.
Yeah. Come do that. We're sidebarring right now. So Dust to Dust, I started it with Bjorn Bredesen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He we were chatting on the Devilstone run like 4 years ago, and we were talking about Swing Arm City. He had never been. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's the greatest place for biking, and I love going because I love taking pictures of bikers there. So we have to go before the end of the season. I think I like spread the word out to like maybe 5 people, and like 30 showed up.
Well, all right. And you're taking photos at this event?
Yeah.
So 30 people were like, yo, I'm going to get a fucking original.
Word definitely got around. And it was kind of like, I was like, oh, this was fun.
Yeah.
And then like, everyone was just like, all right, see you next year. I'm like,
oh, I got to do this
all right,
again.
so we got to do this again. So so then it just became an annual thing. Well, it's annual so long as people keep saying, see you next year.
Right.
But it's completely grassroots. It's completely free.
Oh, that's the perfect price. Yeah. I'm there.
It's like, come, all camp out together. And it's kind of the marriage between biking and photography.
Yeah.
Because a bunch of my photography friends come out. All my biker friends come out.
And your photography friends are from a world outside of moto.
And it's even better because some of them get on a bike and try riding for the first time.
Sure.
So it is kind of this amazing,
you
adventurous,
the true ambassador
it's like a try new things kind of experience.
Yeah. I found my place in the motorcycle space is often as the ambassador for new riders, because I kind of project as this like, oh, I'm a bad dude, but truly I'm just kind of a funny, soft dude that just loves people. And so when people are like, oh, I could do it like that guy.
Oh, for sure.
It's like
I mean, I kind of hope that that's what I do as well, because I'm nerd.
I feel like we're gonna get a knife fight on Peaky Blinders, dude. Like, I'm gonna get shivved.
But I'm like, again, going back to like my story. I got the RV, and I didn't want to tow a car behind it. So then I was just like, I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a motorcycle. That's gonna make everything so much simpler.
Yeah.
What a fool I was. And so it kind of was my like quarantine project. Like I started doing the research, and I was watching Revzilla and Blockhead and all these videos. I'm like, I can do this? Question mark.
Yeah.
And I kind of bit the bullet. I got a Honda Rebel on an amazing Memorial Day deal, because again, it was COVID and like everything went, like nothing was happening. Dealerships weren't like cranking things out, so it was just like they were like burning off old
low fruit. You're ready to pluck.
Absolutely. So I got the bike, and then my first time on the bike with the intention of making it go forward was my MSF course.
There you go.
And it's always funny, doing like that, because you sit in the classroom for a little bit and they like walk you through the mechanics and this and that, and then they walk you through like the dangers, like
You're taking notes at that point.
This is everything that could go wrong.
Yeah.
This is the probabilities of like what you're getting yourself into. All right, we good? Let's get out onto the quad.
Yeah.
And again, once I like got used to that friction zone, and it's just like this is how you do it. It was just
the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Now you're here. We're in Birmingham, Alabama, at Barber Vintage Fest 20, and you're working for the OEM of the bike that you ride.
Yep. So again, it is just kind of like this, like crazy pinch me kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even like that wasn't that long ago that I started riding.
When was that we met in Sturgis? That was
2022.
22?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was actually the first time that I rode a Triumph. The first one was that big ass Tiger.
Yeah.
Brady put me on it. I'm just like, this sucks. I hate this bike because I'm like miles off the ground. Going from a Honda Rebel to that bike was just overwhelming. But then
Brady's like, oh, you're good.
Yeah, you'll get this. Yeah. But yeah, I did the ADV course with Jeff Stanton and that whole crew. Mm-hmm. It was a blast. I didn't tumble too hard on that bike, but then it was just a light like afternoon, and I like burned my way through the whole like demo line, and I was just like, these are the best bikes. This is what I want. Yeah.
When did you match it to your aesthetic? You're like, which one's gonna match my outfit?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. That's how I pick helmets based on like I tell people, they're like, why do you have so many helmets? I'm like, well, it's like shoes or a lady's purse. It's like everything matches a different bike and look.
Yep.
You got to coordinate.
Yep. Favorite bike is the Bobber.
Yep.
It's so impractical for my lifestyle because you can't like really pack it. Can't bring a companion. You can't do anything like that. But it just feels so good.
Yeah.
You just feel so good on it. Current bike is a Thruxton, 2019 Thruxton, and again, I love that bike as well. It is it takes its toll on the back.
What are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing this winter? Which is a big, broad time frame, obviously.
I mean, very tight. I snowbird in Arizona.
Okay, that's
usually, but
so I had a conversation with somebody. Do you know our friend Mr. David Chang?
Yes, I do. Not personally, but
I'll introduce you. He's great. Cafe Racers of Instagram. Mm-hmm. We want to do.
I have been within the vicinity where I could like have smelled his cologne. Yeah,
he's a suave dude.
Yep,
he's a suave dude. So we were saying that we should go and take rockets down to Key West from corporate.
Oh my!
So we'll go from Atlanta down to we're just talking about the bikes that you're escalating, and I'm like, let's just stick you on a rocket.
Well, I mean, like again, that's like one of the few bikes within the demo line that I haven't ridden because I'm just like 2,500. That's a lot. That's just a whole lot of bike.
It's a rocket.
Yeah. So
you're invited. I'll go to Swing Arm City.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then we're going to Key West.
We'll go to Key West.
Mile Marker 1.
Awesome.
Have you ever been?
I've never been to Mile Marker 1.
That's my happy place, dude. I'm from Southwest Florida. We have a boat. We have a speed boat.
Mm-hmm.
Like if to leave where I'm from to drive to Key West, it's gonna take like 7.5 annoying hours. Or you could get on the speedboat that gets you there in like 3, and there's a bar on it.
Isn't it? I mean, but isn't that
that's
just
the most
thing?
Florida thing you've ever heard, right?
I mean, the ways at which we get from point A to point B.
That's it, baby.
Yep.
That's what it's about. All right. Well, I'm excited to see it. Well, and I say winter just because.
Just winter. Winter is it. It's always.
Well, we said it now. We're already at Triumph, so we'll just let this disseminate into the ether, and then Adam and Eric will be like, "Hey, what were you guys talking about with that Key West trip?"
I mean, we do these things.
We do these things,
and we need more. We need more family.
Well, I want to keep an eye on the clock too. I know you have a scheduled time to be out, but we're doing good. Well, so given that you're a photographer, and I have so many questions as to such, what is something outside of photography as you continue to grow in all these different areas that you want to kind of start leaning into or growing up?
Well, I know a big thing. One thing that I do want to do this winter, just while I have the time, because winter, like I said, winter's always kind of slows down a little bit. I really want to grow as a mechanic more. I say more. I've so little experience, and it's just it's hard to be in this community and not have like at least like a baseline knowledge So definitely want to grow in that area. Um, yeah, I get, and that's such a good question, because I'm always like searching for like that next like fun thing to do.
Yeah.
And I do sort of feel like I'm on a bit of a plateau where it's like, okay, it's like
Shake things up a little bit.
I'm ready to like climb a little bit more.
Okay.
And like,
I think
yeah.
mechanically that's a great place to operate from, because
Yeah.
that serves you outside of all things in so many different ways.
Mhm.
Oddly, with me, like I like the idea of baseline too, but we are surrounded by so many talented individuals that I'll always defer. And people may think I'm wrong for this, but I'll defer to somebody that I know knows exactly what to do, because I know what I'm doing on the bike, and I'd rather it work so well and me have no doubt in my mind when, like, if I'm backwards taking pictures, I'm like, I just want to trust that it works because my buddy Derek did it and that guy don't play. He's a wizard. Versus like, well, I had a couple beers and I think I did a decent job. I did strip a couple.
Yeah.
Did I remember that? And so, not a conversation I want to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
And I'm kind of also there. Also, it's just a matter of like, like being here and people ask us this. It's like, is your bike like, is it 4-cylinder? This is like,
just to understand
and
mechanically.
Like, it has 2 wheels.
Yeah.
And
it goes straight
it goes fast. It goes straight most of the times. It turns left, turns right.
Yeah.
But that's not enough for some people.
Well, you need to chill out, all right?
Yeah.
You're asking too much of us.
I'm pretty good at being able to like BS through like conversations on most things.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet when it comes to
it's not
mechanics,
far, my friend. It's not far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, this has been great. I really enjoyed getting to know you better, even in this simple conversation.
Likewise.
But from what I've seen online and some of your writing, and then equally, I think more so the company we keep. I think that is a big testament to life. Is just the people you spend your time with and you share your time with is so valuable. And so when you do it with like-minded individuals, I already know you just because I know them. And so that's why you're already in my club. And I look forward to getting to know more about you over time. But this is the time of the show, because I don't want you to be late for your assignment. For you to hawk whatever you want, bring attention to, bring shout out, whatever to your camera. All you. This is your show.
All me? Oh my
it's
gosh.
Your show.
Love each other. Like you said, the company you keep casting that net. We have friends. If the tribe's not growing, you're not growing. Try new things, and don't be afraid to say no to anything. I mean, I'm only here because I was on the careers section of Triumph.com, saw something that might be fun, and it's the greatest job that I've ever had. Even on top of all the freelance photography stuff, it's don't be afraid.
Well, and you said something. So just to divert a little bit, you said, and it's something I probably understand, but just not in that wording of growing your tribe. What was that? Can you repeat it?
If the tribe's not growing, you're not growing.
So if the individuals within the tribe, not the overall number in the tribe.
If your tribe, and if the tribe itself isn't growing, yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron sharpens iron, they say.
Doth sharpen iron.
That's it. All right. Well, with that, my photos shall be sharp as yours, and our pixels will collide in some fantastic cacophony.
Absolutely.
But thank you for your time.
Sam, this is such a pleasure.
Yeah,
You're
get back
an
to work,
amazing,
dude.
amazing human being.
Hey, I appreciate it. He said it. I didn't say it. He said it.
You know.
said it.
You all know.
Huh? All right.
Thanks, man.
No,
I love your house.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope